You've probably seen these scary videos of police in America collapsing, hyperventilating, even having seizures when touching a surface with traces of fentanyl, just entering a room that apparently contains fentanyl, or in some cases where fentanyl had previously been. Apart from the homeopaths in the audience, I suspect most people would be a little confused just how the memory of fentanyl being present without any actually being there could cause such dramatic symptoms. But let's assume that you're a new cop who has been told about this chemical that is like a turbocharged anthrax. Fentanyl is so lethal that just one molecule in the air can cause immediate loss of consciousness and possibly death. Or so you're told. You're not a pharmacist, you're not a chemist. You believe the scaremongering on every police Facebook page about this terrifying substance. Why wouldn't you? The US has a very serious opiate crisis, of course, and people dying from fentanyl toxicity is very real. But to be harmed by opiates, you need to ingest them, either orally, by smoking them, or by injecting. There's no way that fentanyl, which is a powder, can be aerosolized in this way to go in the air to cause these kinds of symptoms, and it simply cannot be absorbed by the skin in any meaningful way unless you literally bathe in it for a few hours, and cannot cause immediate symptoms by breathing it in like this. Here is me and one of my colleagues mixing up some fentanyl without wearing respirator masks or even gloves. If I spill any on my hand when administering it, nothing happens. I use fentanyl for almost all of my cases. What is actually happening to these police officers, who, to be clear, I don't blame in any way, is a powerful nocebo. The problem is the culture of fear that's been established, causing such dramatic responses. It's been fueled by journalists who brainlessly cover these stories without any scientific input, or by so-called propaganda TV shows like NCIS showing somebody dying after stepping into a pool in which there was a bag of fentanyl. If you analyze these videos, police usually collapse hyperventilating in an agitated state. The shaking or tonic rigidity they have is what's called pseudo seizures, which is actually fairly common. They're not actually having a fit. However, opiate overdose causes the complete opposite physiological picture. People breathe extremely slowly. The cause of death is usually complete cessation of breathing. They are not hyperventilating, they're not agitated, they might even be motionless. They have pinpoint pupils. Police have been trained to administer narcan or naloxone, which is an opiate blocker, to those suspected of overdose. Now, narcan, thankfully, is fairly harmless. So if you have no fentanyl in your system, it won't have much of an effect. But of course, the police immediately recover due to factors we've already covered, their transient nocebo symptoms simply wearing off, and a powerful psychological placebo reassurance is given from the narcan.